I am a Christian. I am not against religion. I believe in God.
This is Redeem Camp, and this is what we're talking about. By people being too much less busy. If you can see what is going on here, you will understand the level of joblessness in this country. This is what one man built. If all the things you're seeing there are all human beings. All human beings. It is because of we don't have companies, we don't have factories. We are not producing anything. We are not busy. Why would they take us serious? Tell me why the government should take us serious. Look at. The way they want to cast a catalog, jobless people. Look at everywhere, human beings. I'm going to take you around. Everything you're seeing there, they are all. What are we saying? What is going on? And these people, they have no contribution to the country. Look at how long and how big one man built a hall in the name of Christianity. A hall for debit alert, a hall for deducting, minusing. There's nothing else. Look at it. I'm still driving around it. This thing you're seeing, this is human being. The place is not full though. Look at how big it is. Like, what is going on? You will not see this thing in the Western world. You will not see this thing in US. You will not see this in China. Where people are busy working. These are 99% of our Nigerian youth. In the name of Christianity, they are all here, busy doing nothing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Caesar Sahene Iyayi. I am your advocate for the industrial development and industrial manufacturing of Africa. I continue to emphasize that it should begin from Nigeria. Here we are in Nigeria and in many other African countries where you see religion, just like what you are witnessing now on this video. Religion has taken over everything. Anywhere you go, what you hear about is religion. I am a Christian. I am not against religion. I believe in God. As a matter of fact, I'm chairman, board of trustee, Iyayi Memorial Church of Christ. So we believe in religion. We believe in Jesus Christ. We're not against people that believe in Islam or any other religion. But look at what is going on in this video. A sea of humanity being wasted, all in the name of expecting miracles. People who ought to be in factories working, people who ought to be manufacturing things, who ought to be engaged in activities that are going to yield productive venture. They are waiting for a section that will take place maybe 1 week from now. The crowd that you witness now are just a crowd of people that are waiting in preparation for the prayer session that is to come. And what is it all about? What's going on? I want to give credit to the gentleman that made this video. And that, I must tell you, gives me a lot of satisfaction because I now know that I am not alone in this struggle. That after all, there's nothing wrong with Dr. Caesar Iyayi. That I'm talking about how to industrialize Africa, how to industrialize Nigeria. This gentleman complained bitterly. I made this video about how people have spent all their time just waiting for religion, for prayer. A sea of humanity, a generation being wasted just because they are waiting for prayer. I don't want to criticize. I want to congratulate their entrepreneurial spirit of the pastors that are building up these huge mega churches, huge mega camps. Yes, they are doing it for business purposes. They may not want to admit it, but that is the truth. You are businessmen making money to create comfort for you and your family. But I want to challenge you further. It is okay to build a university. It is okay to build hospitals. It is okay to build churches. You have done enough of that. Add industrial manufacturing to this setup. Imagine this structure that you have here now. Imagine the number of people that you have in this your video. Millions of Nigerians, youth, just wasting their time. Imagine if you can set up a small industrial manufacturing sector attached to your church. In the book of Genesis, chapter 1, God created man and he said, "Go ye therefore and subdue the earth." Right now, it is only white people that are subduing the earth. Only white people are manufacturing things. Black people are not manufacturing anything. Now that you claim to be the representative of God on earth, you have given yourself that title. We have seen what you have been able to do by building so many churches, so many universities. You are making money, hospitals. Now take it a step further to further validate your claim to be God's person, God's people. Take a section of this your huge infrastructure and introduce industrial manufacturing to it. I went and checked the gas pipeline system in Nigeria, and I found that these churches, these huge mega structures that are located in Lagos, Ogun axis, are just about less than 30 kilometers away from a major gas pipeline like the Escavos pipeline. Many companies have tapped into those gas lines to start producing things in their companies. Unfortunately, these companies are multinational companies that do not have any interest in manufacturing finished products that we import. They are here to further accentuate the mission of their countries, which is to promote employment in their countries and promote unemployment here in Africa. So what they are producing are not the kind of finished product that we need. You, as Nigerians who own churches with so much resources that you have been able to deceive our people to collect from them, I challenge you, since you are also the owner, you are also the owner, you have enough jets, sell one or two of your jets, convert some of this money and enter into industrial manufacturing. I keep talking about gas in Nigeria. Why? Because gas is a very cheap source of energy that contains very high caloric value, that can generate sufficient heat, that can power an electric arc turbine to produce electricity. You have one that is very close to your source there. Many companies have already tapped into it. What I have always advocated to the Nigerian government and to government of African countries is that people want to come and invest in Africa or in Nigeria because of cheap energy. Now that you have removed the subsidy, it's so expensive. I want to advise government again to look into the possibility of reducing the price of gas to almost zero, so that in industries that want to manufacture something like solar panel, for example, or these our telephones that we are holding in our hands. I keep talking about them because their raw material are very abundant here in Nigeria. If you want to produce a solar phone or a solar panel, you don't have to import anything. All the required elements are available here. For example, silicon, the aspect of it that we need to produce solar panel is just what we call quartz, which is a high-grade silicon. Yes, there are maybe another 50 to 100 other micro elements. They are also available here. What we just need is the machinery. The machinery. Nobody is going to invest in it. The government so far has not made any effort to move in that direction. When I saw this video of human beings just waiting to receive prayers and miracles, and I saw the sheer size of the structure, it came to my mind immediately that I should challenge the spiritual leaders, so-called spiritual leaders. I call them entrepreneurs, to use, if it's half of this their structure, to start industrial manufacturing. And I'm telling you what to do now. You can get an electric arc turbine. You can go to Europe, you go there all the time for medical checkup, although you pray for people here. But when it's time for you to do your medical checkup, you go overseas. It takes some time when you go overseas and ask, what is an electric arc turbine? How can I get a General Motors trailer-mounted electric turbine that I will buy for like $4 to $5 million, a second hand? You bring it to that church premises there, and then you invest in the equipment, bring in the expatriates, so that they can use their knowledge and the machinery and the gas we have to be used to generate electricity by tapping into that Scravos line, right into that your section there, so that you not only be praying. Jesus Christ said you should pray and you also work. All you have taught our people to do now is to pray. Go to the second aspect of it. Genesis chapter 1, God said, go ye therefore and subdue the earth. You cannot subdue the earth with only prayer. White people are subduing the earth by using their intelligence and the scientific method to manufacture finished products. That is what I'm challenging you to do now. I'm talking about you because I know you have been able to acquire so much resources from poor people. The money is with you. It is now time for you to also give back to the community. Give back by creating an aspect of industrial manufacturing in your establishment there. It will help to convince people that God that we talk about is real. God has given us the knowledge. God is science. Science is not God. God encompasses science and everything. So the scientific method is under the purview of Jesus Christ. It's under the purview of Christianity. It's under the purview of religion. Because you see, religious people, whether they are Hindus, they are Taoists, they are Christians, they are Muslims, they are all doing well industrially right now. It is only Africa that is not doing well at all, where our youth, everybody is trying to run away from Nigeria. The ones that are not running away are looking for miracles inside churches, in those huge compounds in Lagos, Ogun axis. I'm challenging you now to take up the venture where you bring in industrial plant to manufacture, say, solar panel and solar telephone. If you bring those things in here, it will fulfill what the Bible has said when God said, go ye therefore and subdue the earth. You subdue the earth by creating comfort for humanity through not only prayer, but with work attached to it. We have not attached work to religion in Nigeria. It is time for us to attach work to religion. So the future is in our hands. I've challenged people in government. I've challenged people in the private sector. Now, I'm challenging people in religion, mostly the mega churches that have acquired so much money from our poor people, to come and fulfill the gospel. The gospel said, "Go ye therefore and subdue the earth." Let black people manufacture what we consume. I am Dr. Caesar Osaheni Yayi, your advocate for the industrial development of Africa. Until next time, goodbye.